That's why keep me a stick of big purse.
In the dark, I'm in my drop top. Who's in the streets? In the streets, in the streets. I got a real pretty, pretty little thing that's waiting for me.
I just wanna be
Anticipating good love. Don't keep me waiting.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Miss Live 3D TV, and I'm back at you with another video. So guys, coming to y'all with another video about tonight's conversation podcast. So this live, we got Ace in the building. Ace pretty much went live tonight, and he didn't really say too much or nothing. He just kind of talked. I think at the beginning he was talking about Keita. I'm not for sure, but y'all tell me what y'all think about it. He also was giving out relationship advice, and y'all tell me what y'all think about that as well. Also, did you like the video? Thank you so much for liking the video. Subscribe to the channel and comment. Y'all have a great day and peace out.
I want to spend more time here, and I want to talk about my feelings here. And I want y'all to know, nigga ain't about to be messy. Nigga ain't about to be messy. But I want to remind you of something. You are not defined by your worst day. Imagine if everybody in this world, imagine if everybody in this world had their worst day tattooed on their forehead. Imagine, it's everywhere you went, people only seen the worst thing about you. That's not life. You are defined not by how you fall, but how you get up, how you stand tall, how you keep your chin up, how even in the face of adversity, your character shine through. Like I wish I wish you could know how God see you for real. Like, imagine if we woke up every day and we felt for us the way God feels for us. Like that thing that you worried about, that little part of your past that you think people gonna judge you about. God said, I seen it already. I love you still. I know the numbers of hairs in your head. I know the inclination of your heart. That little thing you beating yourself up about, that little problem you got, I already seen you. You are my child. And I guess what I'm saying is, there's so much beauty inside of you. There's so much beauty. There is so much light. There is so much love. So much beauty, so much light, so much love. Inside of you. There is. So I wanted to start that message off before get into y'all messages. So let's get to it. All right. Let's see. All right, how do you feel about the future? All right. First question. First question is, if you're sexually attracted to your man, does that mean you are no longer, hold on, if you are not sexually attracted to your man, does that mean you no longer want to be with him? Let me say this to y'all real quick. Let me tell y'all this real quick. I be liking fucking just as much as everybody, right? But one of the things that I'm growing older, like 35 now, and freshly trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with a relationship going forward. One of the things that's most important to me is not necessarily if our bodies match, but if our souls do. Like there's times when I've had a super sexual chemistry with somebody, but it didn't last. You know why it didn't last? It's because our souls wouldn't combine. You know what I'm saying? Like our souls didn't combine. And I just want to really question and tell everybody that, like, at this point in your life, what I want you to do is be more concerned about whether or not you met that person's soul yet. Because it's like when your souls touch, when you fuck, it's a different type of thing. That flame is a little bit brighter. You feel me? It's a little bit brighter. And I guess what I'm saying is, I think that sexual attraction is important in relationships. But I feel like it wanes because our mental attraction started to not be there. All right? So I guess the advice I would give to you is get to the root of what is causing the disconnect. Because oftentimes it's not in the bedroom. Oftentimes it's the way you handle each other. Oftentimes it's if you emotionally connected. Oftentimes it's the foreplay outside of it. The foreplay all day. So I want y'all to understand that, yeah, sex is important, but sex ain't where it starts. How many times you thinking that just because you know what I'm saying, got your man physically ready and shit, that he physically ready and shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, oftentimes it's, does his mind and his heart cares to satisfy you, not just him? And vice versa, ladies. How many times have you got your little engine going, but mentally you're not really stimulated? Emotionally, you're not in tune. You don't feel seen and affirmed during that action. So I guess what I'm saying is, the sexual attraction doesn't start with how good somebody look, how much their body is bodying. It's how they souls are sewing. You get what I'm saying? Cool. Let's see. All right, is it true that men fall in love during space? Uh-oh. What? How do you set boundaries with somebody? Okay. All right. Somebody said, do I take mushrooms? Hell nah. You know, I've always thought about doing that shit. I just ain't got it in me to do it. You feel me? I've always thought about doing it. Just ain't got it in my soul to do it. All right. Here we go. How do you set boundaries with someone you've been dealing with for some time? Is it possible? Is it possible to set boundaries with somebody you've been dealing with for a minute? I think so. I think so. But you got to be prepared what come with that. When you set boundaries with somebody, you got to be prepared what come with that. You got to understand that person that that has been able to operate in your life without boundaries. They've been able to take and not give. That person did not have to watch after your well-being. That person did not have to reciprocate. That person was allowed to come in your life for convenience. That's the reason they like you. That's the reason they like you. Oftentimes we think people are in our lives because they value us as people, but oftentimes it's because they value the fact that we don't have restraint. We don't know how to say no. We don't know how to stand up for ourselves. We don't know how to be assertive about what we need. So what happens is when you finally set boundaries to respect your self-love and your mental health, guess what happens? You changed on me. You changed on me. You changed on me. Right? You changed. You different. Like, this is not the person I used to, you know what I'm saying? You different now. You feel me? And it's like, no, I like the person you used to be when you let me run over you. What do you mean you got a backbone now? Fuck that. Fuck that shit. You got a backbone now? Hell nah. Fuck that. And I guess what I'm saying is, anytime you start standing up for you, what you got to understand is sometimes people going to sit down in your life. They're going to sit out this chapter. When you start saying no, then they're going to go. So there he is. So I want y'all to understand, like, how do you set boundaries with someone you have been dealing with for some time? Is it possible? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, it's possible. But you got to be prepared for people to not accept the new you. You know what I mean?